It is January 14th. It is playoff day. Let's hope my Vikings can get some of that 70s magic back. I am Mark Stewart Greenstein. I wanted to comment about maybe the most remarkable thing in the Hartford Courant today. Remarkable, small item, was about me. It showed the campaign donations received. All the declared candidates listed. And I have 0, as intended. Because as you who have seen my website know, you have a really hard time finding any sort of donation page. And if you do, you are warned away. Buyer beware. And that we're not looking for donations. Yes, we'd still take them, but we have so many better places, better things to do with your money. And thankfully, maybe with some of my influence, a few of these other things have grown. So I really appreciate those of you who've done that. And I've appreciated those of you who haven't spent a dime on this campaign, but are spreading the word. That's how this can work. Now, why is it actually viable? Well, old school, it's not. Okay? That's the measure. How much you've earned is the measure to traditional media. But this is untraditional, and it's probably deserved. Here's why untraditional has been making a comeback. A lot of people don't notice. Did you notice how little Trump spent? Did you notice the low level of donations that Bernie Sanders was getting? And he was the most popular Democrat. Yeah, he lost in the delegate count because of superdelegates and because of basically shenanigans and mainstream media that just couldn't embrace him enough. But in terms of popularity with voters, it didn't matter that he wasn't taking in big donations. Now, look who big donations hurt. There was once a frontrunner called Jeb Bush. His nearly $100 million of donations ended up being an albatross around him. He withdrew after 2 primaries. The albatross made true the allegation that, you make a lot of money, people are trying to buy you. And to some extent, that's the case here in Connecticut. They're at least trying to buy the candidates. I'm not saying that any one of them would be influenced. I certainly am not. But the perception of high money equaling being on the take, being too receptive to big interests that are financing you, really does resonate. So you won't see that here. And yet, holding my own, popularity polls still put me at 4th. Happy to be here without a lot of financing. So there might not be a lot of big money coming my way. I'm not sure what good I would spend it on anyhow. Listen, a 30-second soundbite is not going to move a thoughtful voter. A pop-up ad showing up over and over and over again isn't going to be convincing. It might draw you in the first place, but I do expect enough media and enough intelligent people who will spread the word will be the ones that draw to the depth of a campaign that has depth. And look, all the videos, all the articles, I believe right now they exceed the number of articles and videos on all the other Democrat candidates who are declared on their sites. I'll check next week. You can check for yourself. I hope you'll start with me, though. StewartForLiberty.com. Thanks for being here. Please spread the word. I am Mark Stewart. Go Vikings.